What is going on, YouTube, spookies, and gamers all across the world? This is Lane, SpookyBear from SpookyBear Gaming, and I am here with my 5th episode of MUT, I believe. And yeah, as you can see here, it's pretty even, I'd say. I mean, he's got a 90 overall, but he's got a few 88s. And as you can see, I no longer have Adrian Peterson, but we'll talk a little more about that at the end of the video. But let's get into it. On my first drive, on a 3rd and 3, I run my play that I always run, and Travis Kelce's wide open, gets a block from Des Bryant, and he's off to the races. And look at that. I mean, I'm telling you guys, Travis Kelce's pretty unstoppable for me lately. And I'm loving it. I'm loving this play. I'm loving this playbook. So, on my opponent's ensuing drive, he gets a 3rd and 9, and I break it up right here, forcing him to punt, which is great. But I don't trust anybody on this game, so I just run a normal defense. He goes ahead and punts it away, and, I'm thinking, okay, I can go ahead and return it, and I'll get better field position than I would if I just let it bounce. So I get it, and boom, he makes me fumble. And right there, I mean, he can't stop me, obviously. So right there's a 14-point turnaround, and I'm already in a hole, even though I'm winning. So obviously, he gets the ball with pretty good field position, and here I think I have everything covered, but he catches Shane Vereen right over the middle, and that kind of hurts me. 3rd down, I thought I could hold him to a field goal, but obviously not. So on the very next play, he runs it to Shane Vereen again and gets all the way down to the 3-yard line. So on 2nd and goal, I've got to make a big play, and I think I have the run locked down, but he doesn't run, and he throws an easy little out to his fullback, and again, that was a big mistake to get that fumble. But here we go, we're motioning Todd Gurley out, and we throw it to LaShawn McCoy, who gets a big gain, and that's great. I'm moving my offense, everything's fine. On 2 plays later, actually, I take a huge sack. I was just 2nd in inches, and I take a huge sack, but that's all right. 3rd and 7, we'll work with it. On the very next play, he gets through, and I run a screen, and look at this. Todd Gurley is muscling people over, breaks another tackle. He should have lost yards. Instead, he picks up the 1st down and keeps my drive alive. So just a few plays later, he's really bringing some heat, but I find Travis Kelce over the middle to get down to the 20-yard line. I decide to run some hurry up here, and I'm thinking I'm going to do just a little swing screen thing to Todd Gurley, and it's open, so he go ahead and gets almost a 1st down, just about 8 yards, which is a big pickup, especially in the red zone. And on the very next play, I decide to run the read option here. So here we go, we got Tyrod Taylor out in some space, and whoop! Oh, but he doesn't juke anybody. Don't fumble, just get on the ground, that's alright, I'll take my few yards, and we'll see the next play. Now on 4th down, obviously, he's kind of stopped everything I've been trying to do, and I was going to run the pitch here, but I thought he was going to stop it, and so I just kind of walk in. That was a gamble. I got lucky. I'm going to take it since he got lucky on that punt return. But on his next drive, he takes Eddie Lacy right up the middle for about 13 yards, and that was pretty much the first time he'd had any success running. And so just 2 plays later, he does basically the same play and goes all the way for a touchdown. Obviously, you can tell Eddie Lacy's not very fast, but he just breaks away from everybody and scores the easy touchdown. On my ensuing drive, I like to run this corner route to Kelce, and it works again, and, he gets a block again, and he really is just, this play, that corner route with those other 2 wide receivers out there is pretty well unstoppable. So, at the end of the half, I stop him. He kind of runs the clock out. I'm taking a 7-point lead into halftime, but I'm trying to get a return here. So I do the double juke right there, get it, and I try and juke here, but there's just, he had it pretty well locked up. And that's okay. I'm going in half, 7-point lead. He gets the ball. So here's his drive, and he decides to try and throw it. And he runs this play a few times on this drive, and it works pretty much every time. He does that same thing. He's going to throw it to the same guy. It's a little bit more shallow that time, but he just gets out in space, and I tried running man, I tried running cover 2, and neither of them was really working. And here you'll see me try and use Jarrell Casey, but he gets pancaked, and this time he runs it with his halfback, and again, he just picks up a block by his wide receiver, and there's no stopping it. So on my next drive, I'm trying, to maintain the lead. I'm still doing all right. Todd Gurley gets me a pretty good 15, 17 yards here, and I really thought he was gone. I was a little upset about it, but that's okay. Right there, I thought I was going to get sacked. I panicked. I threw it. He's a jerk and laterals it. I don't know if he actually did that on purpose, but he gets the turnover anyways. And on his very next drive, he gets a big first down here and jukes my man, gets all the way down to the 23. He's threatening to score again, but on defense, I get him to 3rd and 6, and I'm trying to make a stop. I think I have everything locked up, and I do, but right at the very end of the play, Shane Vereen breaks loose of Levante David because it's just faster, and that's the problem with having sole linebackers. So I've got to answer right here. I've got my play. He covers it. I read it horribly. He just takes it right away from me, and I do get the tackle here. But that's pretty well. I mean, everyone knows playing Mutt. This is the time where you got to be making big plays or you're going to lose. I think I cover everything, and his guy just breaks right in front of my safety. Actually, that was my nickel cornerback, but either way, he broke right in front of it and gets the easy reception. Here he runs a screen play, and there's just no one there. Michael Kendricks isn't quite fast enough, and he scores another touchdown. And a 2-touchdown lead with 2 minutes is just, I mean, there's just not a lot of time. But I'm going to go ahead and try anyway because I'm not a quitter. On 3rd and 10, I pick up the big first down. I've got to run the hurry up. So here on 3rd and 2, I'm looking for Travis Kelce, but he's not open, and so I throw it to Dante Moncrief, who's just got speed. He jumps up and gets it. Fabulous. So, you know, I still got a little bit of a chance if I can score here and go ahead and get the onside kick. You know, anything is possible, but there's just nothing doing. I try and scramble out. There's nowhere to go, and I just throw it to the other team. And so he ends up running the clock out, and as you can imagine, there's just not much left after that. So right here at the end of this video, I just want to tell everyone, all my Spookies, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being subscribers. Thanks for, you know, sharing my videos if you have. I know all my friends at school are very supportive. My friend Devin Spear is actually making some of my thumbnails now, and that's great. Usually they get put on there after the video's up because he doesn't always have time to keep up with it, but that's great because I really appreciate him doing that for me. He's much more talented than I could ever dream of being at that. As you can see right now, Terrell Davis is up on your screen, and that's right. After this game ended, my Adrian Peterson item sold, and I went ahead and completed the set for the Terrell Davis, and that's a big addition. Hopefully that'll make the team a lot better. I don't know yet. If it doesn't, then I'll probably just go ahead and sell him because it really only cost me about $100,000, honestly. He was going for about 125 on the auction block, but I got some really good luck with the collectibles and the Legends badges. But anyway, guys, you know where that sub button is. Like, comment, subscribe, share, post it on Twitter, MySpace it if you feel it necessary. Do whatever. Get this out there. It really helps me out, and it lets me know what you guys like, what you guys don't like, what you guys want to see more of. Pretty soon there'll be some more Fallout. I'm hoping to play some more Black Ops 3 later on this week and just get you guys as much content as I can. So until then, go Spookies.